You ever wake up and not recognize the person staring right back at you in the mirror? Because that was me. I wasn't just using drugs, drugs became a part of my life. I lied to people I loved, I destroyed relationships, and I felt empty every single day. And the scariest part of it all was that I convinced myself I was in control. But addiction doesn't start with destruction, it starts quietly. And before you realize it, it destroys you. What's up, everybody? Today I want to talk about addiction. I want to talk about recovery and how I almost lost myself completely. If you're struggling right now or know someone who is struggling, please stay and watch this video because addiction is way deeper than what people think. People think addiction starts with drugs, but addiction starts with pain. Trauma, depression, anxiety, deep pain. For me, drugs became an escape. It was like shutting off my mind for a little bit. And at first, it was harmless. You tell yourself, I can stop whenever I want. It's harmless. It's not hurting anybody. But addiction is patient. It rewires your brain. And eventually, the thing that makes you feel free takes control over your life. There came a point where my life revolved around getting high. That was it. Every decision, every thought, you stop living normally, you isolate yourself, you stop caring about the things you used to care about. And the worst part is, deep down, you know you're destroying yourself. It's like your mind and body is working against you. You hate what you're becoming, but you still go right back. Every single time. And that's the part people don't understand. Addiction isn't just bad, it changes the way you think. I remember moments where I felt completely broken, hopeless, like there's no way out. I disappointed people that cared about me. I disappointed myself, hurt others. If something doesn't change, your life is gonna end up one way or another. And for a lot of people, addiction does end their story. That's why this conversation matters. Recovery sounds beautiful when people talk about it online, but really, it's painful. You have to face yourself without drugs. You have to deal with emotions you have been running away from for a long time. You have to face yourself. You have to rebuild your habits, your mind, the old way of doing things. And there were days I wanted to quit. Relapsing felt easier, but recovery taught me something important. You don't beat addiction in one moment. You fight it one day at a time, sometimes an hour at a time, a minute at a time, a second at a time. Now, for me, one of the biggest turning points in my addiction journey was finding Christ, because addiction leaves this emptiness inside you. I spent years trying to cover this emptiness with drugs, but drugs never filled it. Drugs actually made it worse. When I started building my relationship with Christ, something changed in me. For the first time in a long time, I felt hope, not instant perfection, not instant healing. And sometimes hope is enough to keep you going. My life today isn't perfect, but I'm free. And freedom is something I never thought I'll have. I can wake up with a clear mind. I can help others who've been through the same things that I have been through. I can actually feel emotions again. I can actually live. And honestly, that means everything to me. If you're watching this today, I need you to understand that you're not alone. You can do this. You got this. You can recover. I know addiction makes you feel hopeless, but recovery is possible. One decision can change your life. And remember, asking for help is not weakness. It might be the strongest thing you ever do.